Hi, I'm Heidi Minzner. I'm a Senior Program Manager here at Microsoft. Thanks for joining the session related to financial management. Today we're going to take a look at some of the key enhancements we've made in Microsoft Dynamics AX 2012 in the area of financials. We focused on 4 key benefits in this release, including improved collaboration, increased productivity, stronger measures and control, and gaining better financial insight. Some of the key investments we've made to satisfy or reach those benefits include being able to leverage financial data across legal entities. So such things as currencies and calendars, financial dimensions, you can now share those across your different legal entities within your enterprise. We've also improved the chart of accounts, allowing you to create account structures against a chart of accounts and then share that chart of accounts across your legal entities as well. A system of budget control will allow organizations to gain tighter control over their planned expenditures and get real-time analysis on the planned expenditure against the allocated budget, giving more information to the decision makers. The separation of operations and accounting makes use of our new accounting distribution capability, where you can allocate document lines across multiple financial dimensions without having to worry about the accounting that takes place behind those entries. We've also enhanced the collections area, allowing for one stop or one location for collections managers to gain access to all the information they need to perform the collections process. We've increased collaboration with vendors through Vendor Portal, allowing vendors to gain access to information related to vendor invoices. And through the use of Audit Workbench, organizations can now analyze their transactions within the system based on audit policies that generate audit cases for review. Today we're going to take a quick look at some of the capabilities we've added in Microsoft Dynamics AX 2012 related to the shared chart of accounts and accounting distributions. So within the chart of accounts, as I mentioned, the chart of accounts can now be shared across the different legal entities within your organization. I have my main account list, and the main accounts can also be shared, and you have the ability to set legal entity specific properties on those main accounts to make sure each legal entity is capturing the information as necessary. Within the chart of accounts, you can associate account structures. And in this case, I have 3 different account structures in use for this chart of accounts. One specifically related to balance sheet accounts, one for expense accounts, and one for revenue accounts. And if I need to make changes to this information, I'll go into the Configure Account Structure form, where I can see more information related to the financial dimensions that are in use for each of these account structures. Now imagine a scenario where you want to start capturing additional information to analyze at a financial level. For example, in the case of revenue. Right now I currently am tracking cost center and department along with my main account, and this account structure will be in use when a transaction includes any of these main accounts within this range. But if I wanted to also capture information, for example, related to sales campaign, I could edit this account structure quite easily and then add an additional segment. I'll see campaign in the list as we have the ability to define campaigns, sales campaigns, within the sales and marketing area of Microsoft Dynamics AX, and I can make use of those campaigns as a financial dimension should I want to track that information within the accounting distributions. So I'll add that segment. And if I drill down, I can then see all the values, and these are coming directly from the sales campaigns that have previously been defined in sales and marketing. I also have the ability to create user-defined financial dimensions, and I can do so by selecting New Financial Dimension here. I've taken this step ahead of time and created a financial dimension for branch. I'm just going to add that segment, and now I can add the specific values that I want to track related to this custom dimension I created. So for example, I will just add a couple of dimension values for branch 1, and then we'll add a second one for branch 2. So now those dimension values will be available to me in entries that make use of this revenue account structure. The last step would just be to activate these changes, and now any of the transactions that are in process within the system that make use of this account structure would be updated to include campaign and branch. And next we'll show the context of this within the case of a customer invoice. So now when I record a customer invoice, I'll be able to enter campaign and branch specific information. So I'm going to go into the accounts receivable area and open up my list page for all invoices and start the creation of a new invoice. I'll select my customer, and then I can begin entering in the line information. And so, for example, if this is for consulting services, I can specify my main account, enter in my unit price, and then I can distribute these amounts to the different financial dimensions within my revenue account structure. The Distribute Amounts form is open, and this is making use of the new accounting distribution functionality where I can take a single document line and allocate it to different ledger accounts, which is a main account plus financial dimension combination. As I go through the different fields here, this is based on the account structure I just edited. So I had main account, the next segment was cost center, followed by department, then campaign, which I just created, and it's automatically available for me, and now the branches that I just created as well. Additionally, if I wanted to split this across different branches, for example, I could create a new line and then just edit the last value here to specify that I want this to be branch 2. And then I can enter in the percent amount that I want to allocate. So I can do a 60-40 split across these accounting distributions. I also have the ability to split by quantity as well. So now that I'm finished with distributing the amounts, my final step is to post this, and this is updating the general ledger, and then we can take a quick look at how I can now analyze these amounts by both campaign and by branch. So I'm going under the general ledger area. A new list page is called Trial Balance. I'm just going to specify a financial dimension set, which is a grouping of financial dimensions for analysis to the one I've defined for both campaign and branch. And now I can see that entry I just created visible in the trial balance form for additional analysis. So very simple to quickly create new financial dimensions. It may be a task that in the past or utilizing your current system might have taken some time or the help or assistance from others within the organization. Now within a matter of minutes, I'm able to create new financial dimensions and make use of those through transactions within the system. Quite simple. Thanks for taking time to watch the video today related to the improvements we've made in Microsoft Dynamics AX 2012 Financials. There's a lot more information to be learned in this area, so please visit our website for more information.